Hi everyone, today I thought I'd share a small unboxing of some Lolita that I ordered from Baby the Starshine Bright using my shopping service, Tenshi. I just got two items, they're both new releases. Baby usually have weekly releases which they announce every Friday I believe. The reservation is split into online and in-store. Online reservations usually sell out pretty quickly depending on the popularity and the colorway of course. But even if the item is sold out online during the reservation period, you can submit a request with Tenshi or any other shopping service that does like in-store shopping to reserve it in-store. With Baby's in-store reservations, I believe it's like a lottery system, so you might not always be successful unfortunately, but to be honest, compared to Angelic Pretty, I've always been a lot luckier with Baby's lotteries. Okay, so let's unbox this parcel to start. I got a little present, which is really cute. It says Japanese Shinkansen ticket charm. Oh my god. Here we are.
新幹線をご利用いただきましてありがとうございます。まもなく16番線に電車が到着いたします。安全柵の内側までお下がりください。
So the first piece that I bought is Baby's heart apron in pink and white. I also own the black version of this already, which I bought secondhand on Mercury. I already spoke about this before of how this year I'm trying to rebuild my old school sweet wardrobe, especially in pink colorways. I used to own this in black and white, and I would literally wear it all the time. I think aprons are just a great Lolita accessory. The heart is detachable, which is really fun. I'd wear my old ones a lot too without the heart too, and it looks super cute with certain dresses. The reservation period for this was in the beginning of April. The colorways available were pink and white, black, Saxon white, and black and white. Baby usually release the heart apron like once or twice a year at least, and I was patiently waiting because it's usually so scalped secondhand. This was released as part of their classical series, which is basically their old school re-releases. So it was released with their lace frill JSK, heart blouse, and two variations of the detachable sleeve baby doll blouse. I used to own lace frill JSK in black and white, and I'd love to buy it again someday. It wasn't high enough on my priority list to justify buying it this time, but I'm sure Baby will re-release it again and maybe I'll buy it then. The next piece that I got is another April release from Baby, and it's this cat ear headdress from their Little Kitten Lucy Dot Tulle collection. As you guys probably know, I love animal ears in Lolita, and I don't even care if there's animal prints or themes going on, I'll just throw on some ears anytime with no context. But really what sold me on this headdress specifically was the polka dot ribbons, and I didn't actually notice the Kumya lace either. I'm not gonna lie, I do love AP, but Baby always do better with like details and lace, I swear. The headdress was released alongside a blouse and a JSK, and they all have 5 different colorways each, which are lavender and pink, white and pink, pink and white, sax and white, and black and red. Once again, Baby mogging AP with their variety of colorways too. The JSK is beautiful, but you can probably see that it's not my style to be honest. It's a bit too like elegant, princessy, girly sweet rather than like silly sweet. And of course I'm more silly sweet, but I'd love to see other people co-ordering this dress as the polka dot tulle is really cute and all the polka dot ribbons is just very cute. I am really happy with these two items. I'm really glad that I got them. I feel like they match really nicely together as well. The apron is gorgeous. Yeah, honestly nothing else to say. I'm just really happy. I'm really happy to be wearing old school sweet again, but in pink. I feel like it's so fun and I've always secretly wanted to try it, so I'm happy. So I've already discussed the two 2026 releases that I ordered from. I thought it'd be fun to share some more releases from Baby that I've been loving this year that I didn't buy, and I'd love to hear your opinions too. The next Baby release that I'd like to discuss is, honestly, I have no idea how to pronounce it, Princess Entrements, A Dream in a Sweet Castle? Let's just call it the Princess print. This is a very beautiful cake print. They released 2 JSK cuts, an OP, head bow, sash, and blouse, once again mogging the hell out of AP. I'm absolutely obsessed with the OP cut. I don't know how to describe it, but it's like a bolero sleeve cut. I love it, and this might actually come as a surprise, but my favourite colourway is the mint one. I absolutely love the use of yellow in this colourway, like it's just the yummiest colour combination I've ever seen, to be honest. I didn't attempt to buy this print as I pretty strongly felt that it's just not my style, but the more I talk about it, I'm like, maybe I should have. Could I have gotten this for like big events and tea parties? It's tempting, but honestly, with baby's prints, I just find they're usually too elegant and princessy for me. They definitely lean more towards classic sweet, and I think I'm more of like a goofy, silly, less mature, sweet kind of girl, if that makes sense. But saying that, I'd love to see this on other Lolitas, and maybe one day I'll try to get it. Also, I have to talk about the sash. Like, it's literally a god tier accessory. I love how Baby have like been releasing more fun accessories like mini hats and sashes. It's just really, really nice to see. Because I told myself at the time that this print just like wasn't for me, I wasn't really keeping an eye on the release, so I'd really love to know whether it was like super popular or not. I mean, it's sold out now, but I didn't see during the reservation period. So I'd be interested to know what are your thoughts on this print, or whether anyone actually got it, because I think it's really beautiful and I can imagine that it was probably popular. You've probably noticed, but I'm pretty strict and intentional with my wardrobe. Like, if I feel like something isn't my style or it doesn't really match with anything that I've got, I won't get it. And that's what's happened with this print. So like, I am glad. I do feel like it's really good for like budgeting reasons, but also for like getting the most out of my dresses. Like, I feel like this is maybe one of those prints that I'd buy just because I love it, and then I'd never actually wear it because it's not really me enough, if that makes sense. So I feel like if I was rich and just had money to waste, I'd just get it and like stare at it. But yeah, I've got to be a little bit smart with my wardrobe at the moment, and I don't just want pieces that are just going to sit there for no reason. The next Baby release that I'd like to share is Heart Jewel Parade. This is a playing card themed dress, and it features an incredible embroidered print. For this print, they released 2 JSK cuts, a skirt, bustier, mini hat, head bow, and a kumya dress. With 6 different colorways for the JSKs, here they all are. Look how amazing they are. Once again, mogging AP with that colorway selection. I'm a huge lover of playing card prints, and I love to see more being released by Lolita brands. I was really tempted by this print at the time of the release, but I just didn't really have the spare funds around, and it wasn't really high priority for me compared to other dresses. But like, looking at it now, I really would have liked to get the mini hat, the bustier, and the skirt in the pink colorway, because I just think it's so cute. And maybe I will actually add this to my wish list, because like, the more that I'm looking at it, I feel like it is kind of my style, and I could cord it in like really cute ways and really creative ways as well. I don't own any bustiers, I barely own any skirts, so I barely own any mini hats, so I think it'd be a good addition to my wardrobe. I feel like it was really popular though, so I probably struggled to find this secondhand for a good price, so I'm kind of hoping that Baby would re-release it in the future, then I'd definitely get it then. The final release that I'd like to discuss today is Elizabeth. I honestly have so much respect for Baby and how they actually listen to their fans and give re-releases of their most popular pieces, unlike another brand that I know of. This is another dress that's on my wish list, but it's not a high priority for me right now, once again because it's re-released somewhat often enough by Baby that I feel like I can get it another time. I'm hoping they'll release it again next year. It's crazy to me that secondhand prices are so high for this dress. The secondhand Lolita market at the moment is just crazy. It really feels cheaper to buy new releases from brands at the moment, which kind of sucks because I always do prefer buying secondhand, but like, scalpers need to calm the hell down. Sometimes when Baby re-release Elizabeth, the colorway options can vary. I'm specifically after the pink and white colorway, which they did release this time, along with the black and white, red and white, black, and navy and white. I'm hoping that this dress gets re-released again either in the second half of 2026 or 2027, and that time I'll definitely try to get it. And that is it for my little yap on 2026 Baby releases. I'm pretty much guaranteed to love their classical releases, so I thought it was nice to talk about some new prints and my thoughts on them. I'm ever so slightly trying to share more of my Lolita opinions and more like Lolita commentary. It is something I feel quite anxious about because I never feel like I'm knowledgeable enough to really share my thoughts, but I think I just need more confidence in myself. Let me know if you enjoyed this video, and please let me know your thoughts on Baby's 2026 releases so far. Which ones have you been enjoying, and have you bought any this year? Also, what did you think to the ones that I shared? Let me know if you'd like to see the same style video, but with other brands like AP and Meta. As always, thank you so much for watching. Bye!